Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Betrayal at Krondor, and when last we left off, we did a little bit of haggling in Lamut while we were there returning the ruby, and we got 100 sovereigns for doing that. Definitely a worthwhile diversion. We also managed to find the chest by Hawk's Hollow that the scribe mentioned, and it was being guarded by some ruffians. It was also trapped, and dealt a lot of damage to us, but I'm sure we can deal with that damage. Now, I want to make sure that I remember to bring the note with me, because the note is probably what the scribe was looking for. The scribe said they wanted a note that was in the chest, but we didn't find one in the chest. We only found one on one of the brigands. Now that we've got that, we should make our way back to the scribe, which is actually not going to take as much time as you think, especially if we follow the road. So let's just wind our way over to here, all the way back this way. We should soon come across, yep, there's the temple, and soon it will be night, or near enough. Now, I could use my herbal pouches to improve our healing, because our health isn't great, but I think if I just rest for the next few days, we should be alright. So, yeah, we should be alright. I doubt we're going to have any problems on the way, so let's just do some travelling at super speeds! Meow! Literally at super speeds. We are going ridiculously fast. That is Lamut. Time is still passing at the same normal speed. Also, it's Squire Philip again, terrifying us. Bye, Squire Philip. They definitely make sure that you encounter Squire Philip. Right, we're going to rest again, which is going to bring us to a decent amount of health. Owen still needs a little bit of healing. Right, this is... we're not that close to Yavin yet, are we? Yavin is over there, so... we want to deviate off the path soon, because Yavin. And Yavin has a store that we want to frequent, which of course means more haggling. We always want to do a bit more haggling while we're in the neighborhood. And if we're near Yavin, we're not far away from the scribe. We don't have too much to sell, but we do have a little bit to sell. Click here, we get into the crossroads, and we sell some things. I'd like to sell this to you for 6 sovereigns. I'd like to sell this to you. Well, actually, that's, that has been repaired. That has been repaired. 6, 7, 4, 3, and 3. 52 for that. That is not bad. Also, 42 for those. That's a lot of stuff. This is also a lot of stuff. We should sell the shell. 2 and 2, definitely worth it, because it means we get some space back. Our inventory is just laden with things. Is there anything we actually want here? No, I want to decline. Right. Can't afford 2 of these yet. I really want to be able to afford 2 of these, because they, I imagine, are some of the best swords in the game. The great swords. They're expensive enough to be. We'll be back for those, I think. We'll be back. Right. We've done... oh, I didn't do any haggling! What am I doing? I went into a store and I didn't haggle! And I clicked my skills for that and everything. We totally need to haggle. Oh, there isn't enough room for it. It's like, I'll haggle! Wait, I can't actually carry this thing. Never mind! 600 and... if we can reliably get a 616 price for that sword, we can actually afford it. That's interesting. Do I want to buy that sword, though? It looks really good. Would that make me ridiculously deadly? Probably. Especially in Chapter 1. Wish I could buy some elven armor for Owen, but I imagine we'll find some elven armor as we travel about. This is when we don't find any elven armor traveling about. Don't need a armorer's hammer. Definitely don't need a whetstone. Absolutely don't need a whetstone. And an oilcloth. We'll just keep haggling until this is gone, and then we'll head north. Haggling improvement! That's what we went to that store for. Well, also to make a bit of money, but mostly for haggling. Right. Click all these back. If there was a way to preset your, things that you had, highlighted, that'd be great, but, it's not that terrible to manage. Okay. North. And around here. There are those Mordhel bodies that I'm pretty sure, yep, just have sport rations and nothing. So definitely not something we want to spend our time inventory Tetrising to grab. Right, I think the place we want is around the corner here. Here we go. Locklear angrily shoved open the door to Jeremy's house. "We shall have a word with you, scribe," he spat. "You suspected that box was rigged to explode. That's why it was the only one you hadn't surveyed. Believe what you like, but no. I had no idea it was trapped." Locklear glared at the bald-headed man, who returned their gaze with contempt. "We should take it out of your hide, but provided you hold up to your end of the bargain, I suppose we'll let you be, as we have more important matters to attend to." "What? More important than threatening scribes?" Jeremy snapped, picking up a book and thrusting it into Locklear's hands. "I'll not have you accusing me of being a shyster on top of any other crimes you care to manufacture about me. Get out of here!" Without a word they left, slamming the door behind them. Clonk! Bet if we click. Yep, there's nobody about. So what did we get that was worth this diversion? A book called Thithel's Bird Migrations. Locklear grunted, the volume a leaden weight in his hands. Considering the difficulty he had in getting through even the thinnest written works presented to him, he was astounded any writer would actually have the stamina to fill the 1,000 or more pages stitched between the book's leather covers. Ooh, it doesn't state what it increases. Interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to save, and we're going to find out what that book improves. We're going to find out. I hope it's something good. Okay. Locklear will be the first to read it. We will unselect everything. And you will give this a read. Many times Locklear flipped back to the cover of the book to reaffirm that the title had in some way been connected to the migration of birds. While the author had begun a discussion on winged wildlife, he had quickly meandered into a discussion of the famed battles of Midkemia, continued on to a reiteration of various battle songs, diverted to a rant about the prices of ale in the kingdom's taverns, tangentially lamented about the plight of magicians, and then ended on a humorous anecdote about his mother-in-law having consumed a vial of Fadamore's formula to outslug a Tsarani warrior in a bar brawl. What did that do? Locklear's abilities have increased. All of them have improved. That was at 75 before I read that. They've all improved by, what, 5%? Oh, they've all improved by 5%! That is amazing! Oh, I'm having all of you read that book, and that book has a lot of charges. 100, was it? I doubt it's going to give me, 5% increase every time, but the first time, it seems like it gives you a lot of improvements. And we're about to improve that accuracy casting by quite a ways. Also, time is passing pretty quickly as we're doing this. Oh yes, everything went up by 5%, including barding and haggling. Your barding and haggling are now at 82 and 89% respectively. Oh, your weaponcraft is about to become something absurd. It is about to become something ridiculous, Gorath. With a click. It's now the middle of the day, and... Yep, 89% weapon craft. 25% lockpick, too. That is insane! And we still have so many uses of the book. But I don't know what else that book is going to do. So, I don't know the rate of improvement after the initial read. So I'm going to save again. And we're going to read the book one more time and see what happens. Also, we've gone through rations quite quickly doing that. So if you read this again... Didn't improve anything. Okay. So, the first read of a book is the most critical. I'm going to save the book. Just in case we get new characters, because, oh my! That's a huge improvement. Also, you should probably fix up that armor, because that armor has taken a few nasty knocks. Also, you can just improve on the repair work from before. Also, you just gained an armor craft check, and I didn't even have it clicked. That was me selecting the wrong thing, but that's okay. We still got an improvement. We're now at 74% armor crafting. That was a ridiculously worthwhile diversion. Ridiculously worthwhile. But we do want to make sure that we get some rations as we pass by Lamut. Because we are down some. How many rations do we now have? 9? If I give you that... Okay, you have like 14, never mind. So if I pass to you 4, and I pass to you 4, that puts us to 14, 14, and 20. We have plenty of rations. We don't need to buy more. Still, that was a huge increase in our skills. Huge! We didn't do much healing there while we were doing that. To be fair, too busy focusing on reading. The only person now that is hurt is Owen. Now, I'm tempted to go to Sarth and see what's going on in Sarth. I need to check the map. Quest is view. Yeah, we definitely go to Sarth and then Egley and Tanner's. We could loop round and go to Egley and Tanner's. But I feel like Sarth is going to be important because... Oh, guess who it is? It's Squire Philip, everyone! Da-da-da-da-da-da! Distractions. Delicon believes that we'll be heading via Egley and Tanner's, which makes me think that Sarth has something important to warrant you going that way. Just gonna head south here, and keep heading south. And it is going to get dark quite quickly. Rest again. Owen is nearly back to fullish health, 80%. So, this is the road that would take me to Quester's View. We don't want to go to Quester's View. We want to head 5-day journey, if the signs are to be believed. I'm always curious as to if this actually takes 5 food away. Does it take 5 food? No, it doesn't. I think I checked that before, but it doesn't. Right, we want to keep heading south. And then go... Oh! Locklear struggled to make sense of it all. As the enemy advanced, his concentration was in 2 places. We're under attack! We're under attack! Whoa! Surprising! Well, have at thee! We shall slay you with our vastly increased abilities in everything! I mean, we have a 69% thrust and a 59% swing. Let's go for a swing! Oh, a fine swing! I want you to do that. You have 84% accuracy. Go for a swing! Oh ho! Failed! Absolutely failed! Right. I want you to loop round so that you can later ambush this Mordhead. Oh! You got a hit off there. Not a fan of that. I'm just going to have you rest a little bit. And you're going to... Yep, you're going to hit me, and thus punish me for that. That is a shame. Should be okay, though. Just keep defending. And eventually, we'll prevail! Excellent. What do we have in these, that we can grab? Ooh, there's a lamprey! Guess what? We can't sell that anywhere but Yavin. And this here. Sword. Armor. And more rations, just in case we needed more rations. We have a crossbow string, more royals, another sword, and not enough room to carry that. Alright. That's fine. You could do a bit of repair work here. Ooh! Those, improved. Those improved as well! And that improved too! Someone mentioned that health improves over time, which is interesting, because that would encourage you to meander and dilly-dally and just wait around. Also, repairing these will consume that, which is fine. Then we can armor craft. Also, I had these selected because I'm a fool. 96. Pass that over here. And armor craft there. Excellent. Didn't gain any level ups, but I wasn't expecting to. Also, do you have the ability to... Do you have any of that? We don't have any of that, so that is new. Inventory-wise, that is. There was an encounter I just never triggered. Your health is not great. Your health is not great. So we want to keep heading south until we get to Quester's View. And then we'll head to Sarth. And hopefully Sarth has something that makes the journey worthwhile. I imagine it will. And this is when it doesn't. Also, it's getting dark. It's getting very dark. Right, let us rest. Owen has taken a lot of hurt. I actually want Owen to use the herbal pack. That will improve your healing. Yeah, that improved your healing fantastically. Okay, we're getting close to... okay, this is the shore. Still a fair distance away from Quester's View, actually. We'll soon be by that crossroads. Just following the shore here. Okay, here's Quester's View. And here's where we can decide which way we're going. And this time, we're going to head south. Heading south to Sarth. To new and mysterious places. Hopefully that aren't full of doom. Oh, who am I kidding? They're going to be full of doom. Right, let's save. Which we've done. And head south. A farmer was ahead of them, debating for a moment whether it would be more prudent to hide before they were seen or to behave normally. Locklear decided that the man was probably of no immediate threat to them. I hope for your health that you found shelter against the coming tempest, good sirs. Tempest? Surely you've heard. The learned monks of Sarth have predicted a terrible storm is coming this way, and I would hate to think of anyone caught out in it. Why, a man could catch his death of the fevers. If you would like, you may ride it out in my barn. And what profit would you turn in this enterprise? 5 gold sovereigns, a reasonable sum, and the guard over my cows. You can sleep in the hayloft in my barn, but my wife and I don't take in elves. 7 gold pieces, the elf stays with us, and we each get a hard roll for breakfast. 10 gold, and Malotta, you milk cows the next morning. That's the offer. Take it or leave it. I don't trust this. I don't trust this at all. I'm going to say no. I think we'll try our chances on foot. Good day to you, farmer. There was something odd about that. I mean, that could be a mistake, but I feel like there was something odd. Right, we are on our way south still, and this is new territory. And there's something over here, apparently. Let's go have a look. Actually, let's go rest, because, we're tired. And I need to pass over a couple of rations to all of you. Let's give you 4. And give you 4. Which means that we now have 14 rations each and spare inventory space for Owen, which is always good. And so, when we come back, folks, we have 1,304 sovereigns, and we're on our way to Sarth. There are lots and lots of pathways leading off the main road, and I wonder how many of them are going to lead to peril. Probably most of them. Let's hope Sarth is worth it. And so, I'll catch you next time, folks, and I'll see you then. Later.